this might just be my new favorite light. All right guys, welcome back to the show. It's your boy Sean here with the TSOD channel. I'm back with another review video for you today. Today I'm talking all about the PL-X from Olight, okay? This thing is pretty darn amazing and I'm gonna tell you why. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing a real world breakdown out there in the environment in different light settings to show you just how bright this thing can really be, all right? Now, I know you might be saying, hey, there's a dozen different lights out there, but this little guy, Olight really knocked this one out of the park. Now, they've got a few lights out there, I get it, and I've done previous reviews. The guys at Olight sent me the PL-X. It just dropped today. I don't even know if it's actually on the market. It will be in a few days, and they wanted me to test this thing out. So I'm putting it through basically a mini torture test, nothing super crazy, but I'm doing a water test on this video. I'm doing a drop test. I'm doing low light, full darkness settings review on this bad boy right here. So let's get into some of the features about this specific weapon mounted light. So this thing, the build quality, it's all metal, right? It's an all metal frame light. It's got two different modes, two different a high and a low beam setting on this. Now here you've got two buttons, just like on most standard weapon mounted lights, to be able to activate it. I'll touch on this in a little bit. So you've got two buttons right here that you can either push down or push forward to activate. On this side, you've got a high and a low beam setting, which is really cool. On the top here, obviously this is for your rail mount. Now it comes with two different adapters, so you can mount it to the standard Glock rails as well as a 1913 Picatinny style rail as well. On this side, you've got basically the little clamp to be able to tighten it down. You basically just push in on this button, it clamps, and I'll grab a pistol here in a minute and basically show you how to install it. But these are just some of the basic features. Now, in order to swap out the different rail here, you basically just unscrew it, put the other piece that's included in the box right here, and then tighten it down with the included handy dandy tool here, which it has basically like a little flathead piece right here, tool, and it's got a couple different size Allen keys for you to be able to tighten up anything that you see here. So once again, the build quality is absolutely spectacular on this specific light. Now let's get into some of the modes here. Now there are three different modes on this specific light here. There is a spotlight, all right, which is this guy right here. So you're just a little spot. You see that beam right there in the center behind me. And then you also have basically a floodlight, all right, which is a much wider beam right here. And then you also, if you tap it 3 times, you've got a strobe, all right? Now, let me tell you why that strobe is really important, especially for my EDC, my everyday carry guys out there. Strobe is a great technique to be able to just get somebody's attention really quick. If you just want to, you know, if for whatever reason you got to back this thing out, that strobe really gets people attention and they start to maybe second guess what they may be doing, all right? So that strobe feature is really, really cool. Now, before we get into the brightness test, let me talk about one unique feature about this one. This guy's actually rechargeable. It uses a USB-C plug here, okay? And it charges in roughly about 2 hours, and you get about 1 hour and 45 minutes of runtime. Now, the cool thing about this is it's very bright, just like I said before, about 1200 lumens, 22,000 candela, and it holds its own. I've tested this thing up against the big dog, all right? The Surefire X300 Ultra, which I get it, it's about 1,000 lumens, you know, 10, 15 years old, but this thing absolutely crushes the Surefire X300 Ultra in brightness. All right, so moment you guys have been waiting for is the actual brightness test. So I'm gonna kill the lights here in the studio and we're just gonna test this out, and then right after this, I'm actually gonna show you guys some footage in a couple different settings. I'll put the type of environment there on the screen so you guys can see it, and you can see the real world use of how bright this PLX actually is. All right guys, so I've got the PLX mounted here on this pistol. I got a little bit of a background light here, but I wanna show you guys, this is on the low beam setting. This is the spot function, very bright as you can see here. We'll go ahead and switch to this spotlight. Again, very bright. And now that's on the low beam setting, okay? So let's go ahead and switch back to spot and let's go high beam. Very, very bright, okay? And then we'll switch to flood. You can see a lot, right? Up close. Now, the PLX boasts 300 meters throw in terms of light distance. And I would say outdoors where it's completely pitch black, you can see pretty far with this thing. Now let's go ahead and test the strobe function. The thing's gonna give me a seizure. Okay, all right, cool. So you guys saw the indoor tests. Now let's take a look at some outdoor tests with this thing. All right, as you can see from the videos, the PLX performs spectacularly outside. Now for the price, which I'll get to here in a little bit, it's gonna be really, really hard to beat. And this is quickly becoming one of my most favorite everyday carry lights to keep on my pistols, all right? So let's get into the drop test now. And not because I like to break things, but I do wanna make sure that this thing is gonna hold up in case I bump it or drop it for whatever reason. This thing should be able to hold up, and we're gonna drop it from this high, all right? And let's see if it works. And it does. PLX claims that it has IPX7 water resistance built into it. Now we're gonna put that to the test for about 5 minutes, and it's supposed to be able to hold up being submerged up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes total. So we'll see. All right guys, the PLX has been submerged for roughly about 5 minutes now. I don't know if this thing's gonna work once I pull it out of the water. What do you think? All right, let's check it out. All right, big test here. Does it work? It works, all right. You can see it's still wet here. Water is dripping all over me. Shake it off, but 1, 2, 3, there we go. Strobe works, all the different modes work. So that was 5 minutes, I get it. It's not the full 30-minute test, but I mean, I hope you're not leaving your weapon and your light in the water for any amount of time realistically. But yeah, that is that's the water test here, submersion test. It's not up to 1.5 meters, it's just in a glass of water, but after 5 minutes, it's still working strong, okay? Let's talk about price now, all right? That's probably what you guys wanna know. Price, what is it gonna be listed at this week? It's dropping on Olight's website all over the world. I've got the exclusive to be able to review this thing. The Olight PLX is gonna be listed for $119.99, so 120 bucks, okay? That is a really, really good price compared to some of the competitors out there, such as Surefire, Streamlight, where comparable lights in this range or with these features are generally running somewhere in about the $300 range. This thing is coming in at 120 bucks. I would say lighter than a lot of the competition, more compact, very adjustable, a lot of features, and it claims longer runtime as well, okay? And it's rechargeable. So there's a lot of pros when it comes to the PLX. And for the spotlight, the flood functionality, the high and low beam, and then the strobe on top of that for my EDC guys, or even law enforcement or military, all right, that's a lot of bang for the buck, guys. So If you're looking for a new weapon mounted light, definitely consider the PLX from Olight. Now it's backed by their lifetime warranty, so if something happens with this bad boy, reach out to them and they should get you taken care of. So that's all I got for you guys on this episode of the TSOD channel. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you soon. Peace.